This is our McHale baler. Went through this as well. These side covers here pop open and opens up all the sprockets and the chains. It's got a pretty decent amount of zerks as well. There's a couple up top there and on both sides. Those are very important. This side opens up as well. The side covers will come off too, and there's a few zerks in there. This has been a very good baler for us. Mike bought it brand new. I think on the counter it's got like 5,000 bales on it, and still seems to be running pretty fine for us. Greased all the PTO shafts. This one has a ball bearing in the middle, so you got to make sure that you grease that ball bearing. It's kind of hard to get to. This green cover will come off, and yeah, we just greasing everything up and getting it ready, and we're excited to take some grass soon, so we're getting ready. So this is our rake that we use. It's a New Holland Pro Rotor 3226. It puts a nice windrotor together. It's been pretty reliable for us. Laura's dad purchased it brand new, and we haven't really had to do a lot to it. We've had pretty good luck with it. It's big, and these will boom out and contract up here, so you can make your windrows smaller or shorter depending on what you need. It does have a pile of grease zerks on it, so I would guess more than 20, not including the PTO. So you just got to be attentive on that and make sure you hit them all. Like there's one, there's another 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 one over there, there's another one down there on the same side. There's one here, there's one there. On these individual units here, there's probably 4 or more on those. Each set of tires has zerks on them too, so a lot of zerk fittings on the rake. And then this is our cutter. It's also a New Holland H7230. 10-foot cut with conditioners. We went through this last year. This thing was ran hard and kind of poorly abused, so we put a lot of money into it, keeping it going. We had a couple of these conditioner bearings go out on either side, so we've done our best to replace those. We had to put a couple of new PTO shafts on. We had a mechanic come, Justin Cannon, helped us out. And this gearbox here, this was all fouled up, so we got a new yoke for this. We got new bearings to go inside. We put a new shaft on it. It's got a new belt. This PTO shaft had problems because inside here there's a ball bearing on this cap right here, and you got to make sure you really grease that. Otherwise, once it starts to go and wobbles, this whole shaft will have problems, and then it'll throw your yoke off, your drive shaft, and your drive shaft spline will have problems. So you got to really make sure you're on the grease game with this machine. I mean, it needs the grease. But we went through it, painted the undercarriage, painted the sides, and we're gonna try to get another 5 years out of it, because I priced one out this year and they wanted $45,000 for a brand new one. And well, we're not exactly rich farmers, so $45,000 is a little steep for us. So we're just gonna keep putting money into that and keep it going as long as we can. So we also went through and checked all the gearbox oils. There's 4 of them. And we also went through and did all the oil on all the turtles. And for all you guys that maybe don't know how to check the oil on the turtle, this bolt right here comes out and it's got a dipstick on it, and it'll tell you, has, you know, how much oil you need to add, or you can check the viscosity of your oil. And then on the back side, underneath here is a drain plug, so it's also how you drain it. For all you guys who maybe have never done it yet or whatever, it's time consuming, but it's fairly easy, and we recommend doing it once a year. So this thing runs really good when it runs. Just a lot of moving parts. This is a pretty old machine. This was here before I got here. I mean, it's not really that old. It's 2011, I think, but it's been used hard and put away wet. So I was painted the cover to maybe save it a couple years from the rust. Painted all this for the rust. A lot of the under I painted. And yeah, we're just gonna run this baby till she falls apart again. And then if it makes it this year, then next year we're gonna replace the cutter bar. But I tell you what, this thing mows grass like it's going out of style. It is a great mower. I think New Holland, you know, they could have used a little bit better metal. You know, some of it's really thin, some of it's built really good, like, you know, some of it has really, you know, 1/4 inch steel on it, and then others has like 1/8 inch little popcorn stuff. So I've just kind of been battling this thing, but it's a really great mower. And yeah, it really cuts the grass, so, and fast, so we really like this thing. So we did work on the John Deere Moco a little bit, and the gearbox that runs the turtles is overheating. So before I completely blow it up, I'm just gonna stop using it for a while, and then we're gonna take it apart and replace the bearings in it and see if that doesn't cure it. But I really like having this one around because when we pre-clip pastures, it's just a drawbar, and it's very simple for the guys to run, and it runs really nice and it mows great. It's just the gearbox keeps getting a little hot, so we're gonna work on this one a little bit. We have this New Holland mower, which is an H6750. It's a 3-point attachment for the back of your tractor. I believe it's a 7-footer. Yeah, I think it's a 7-footer. It runs pretty good, really, and both the gearboxes are brand new on it. We had to redo those last year. The turtles all got checked this year. Everything on it is ready to go. The only thing I don't like about it is where you hook it up for the tractor. It's just a pain in the butt to hook up onto a tractor. It just takes forever. And then when you get it hooked up to the tractor, this lift cylinder right here folds it up. And yeah, besides that, it's okay. It works. I mean, I see a lot of people using them. They're a reasonably priced mower, and we've had to do a little work on this spring right here. It's been welded a couple of times because it's broke, because, you know, you'll forget to take the pin out sometimes, and it just puts a lot of strain on that. So, but besides that, it's a good mower. We just bought it for pre-clipping pastures, and yeah, it works good for us. So another tool for silage. This is something that the employees usually use or something, or if we pre-clip pastures, we will use this. Willie Brown, what do you think? Is it okay? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's in pretty good shape. I gotta replace the knives this year, but it's not too big of a deal. But yeah, that's our third mower and our final mower. And then the last piece to our silage arsenal, we got the McHale wrapper. Our baler is only an FY50, so it just wraps the bale with net wrap, and then we go behind it and wrap it. And this thing is, so far so good. We've had really good luck with it and we like it. So McHale products seem to be pretty nice, so we're happy with them. And I'm gonna use these tubs for salt and minerals, obviously. Just gonna rinse them out real quick. We have tubs like this all over the farm, but since we're in the grazing season, I want to put a couple more just closer to the barn access, so they can come in and out of milking and in and out of the field and have salt and minerals. That poor quad. Did I hurt you, baby? Did I hurt you? Oh, that's what they're for. I'm surprised the bull's not in here harassing me. He hates the quad. He doesn't think it's very cool at all. I'm gonna go ahead and get the quad out of here real quick before the bull comes and challenges the quad. Just a reminder, when you're pouring these out, the salt really burns your cuts, so that's fun. And yes, we do have to buy organic salt and minerals, by the way, for all you guys that are wondering. And those two tubs right there are also full of salt and minerals. So, like I said, just another access for the cows. We love the happy cows. Daisy, is that good?